Alright. It's been a while since I've done one of these, let's see. Hey folks, how you doing? This is Callum from ANAM. It's been a while since I made a video, definitely. I'm sure this will be a bit rusty, but anyway. I just, basically today's video is pretty much just a breakdown of what's been going on and what's going on moving forward. So I'm not gonna make it, really long. I just want to get into it. It'll be two parts. The first part is just literally like a breakdown of how ANAM is gonna change moving forward. And then the second part is a little bit of why, both why it's changing and also why I sort of just disappeared and basically. So anyway, let's get into it. So the first question, what's going to be happening? So essentially, I would suppose there's like two components to our business side of things, which is international sales, worldwide sales, which we initially called our premium line, right, with free delivery worldwide, and what was our classic line, which was the product stock that I specifically shipped into the UK and sold only to UK customers. So essentially, the latter part of that is not going to exist anymore. I'm not going to be bringing any more exclusive stock into the UK to sell to UK clients, but the worldwide side of our business is staying and actually expanding. So people around the world, including UK clients and everywhere else, will have the same shopping experience. There's more as a proper, well-written, if I may, little explanation that I put in the description. It's also a post we made on Instagram. It's on our website. We're going to be revamping the website in the next few months just to reflect that change. So as of the 15th of September 2024, these changes will come into effect. So essentially, even more simply, basically, the UK exclusive side of the business is going to be changed and just incorporated into that global outlook. So we'll ship everything to everyone in the world who buys from us directly from Argentina to the customer. I hope that's clear enough. If you do have questions, feel free to get in touch or write a comment, whatever floats your boat. Why are we doing this? Now, this is the part that's gonna be a bit longer, unfortunately. There's a lot of different reasons that have gone into me making this decision. It was not an easy decision to make for me, especially having put, so much time and effort into this project from such a young age. And it almost feels like, or it felt like when I initially made the decision, sort of going back to square one, I suppose. But it's not, and we'll get onto that. So why is this happening? Well, where do I start? I mean, the main reason is that I'm not going to be living in the UK anymore. It makes no sense for me to just live elsewhere where I'm going to be living and keep managing a business in the UK. I've done it before and it's horrible. I didn't enjoy it at all. It was very stressful, and actually, the older you get, you start realizing you gotta get your priorities straight in life, right? And I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, essentially. Actually, before I go any further, I actually want to say, I genuinely am sorry if this is disappointing news to anyone who, a UK client who continually shopped with us, who supported us, who trusted in us throughout the years. I'm very, very grateful to you for your support of this project, and I hope you will continue to support this project, both commercially, you'll still be able to buy from us, as well as like on the content side of things. Oh, I didn't even talk about the content stuff. Should I redo this video? I don't know, maybe if I don't like it I can redo it again afterwards, but yeah, so the content side of things. But you know, even if you choose like to put your services elsewhere, you know, I just want to say, like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, like, I would not have been able to make this project work without the clients. Like, the clients is the most important thing in any business, and there's no difference here. That's why I really wanted to try and give the best possible client experience and really dedicate myself to that side of things, because I knew like that's where I could make a difference in terms of what other businesses are doing and like maybe the gap in the market, if you will. So yeah, I am genuinely sorry if like this is like disappointing news to somebody. I don't know what the reception of this kind of news will be, seeing as we've been away so long, barely posting and everything like that. But yeah, I genuinely, you know, as I say, it was not an easy decision for me to make, but it's the necessary one and the one that I have to make for the best, like, for myself, the people around me, and yeah, this is not the end of ANAM though, this is just a new chapter. So to sort of talk a bit about the content side of things, we were away because one of the things that happened to me in the last year, I was in Argentina before this last year, so I probably got back to the UK about a year ago when I'm recording this video, and I've had to finish a degree, a whole lot of personal things as well, and it took a toll on my mental state. And I thought, you know, because before I managed this project on the side, like of doing other things like the degree, for instance, I thought like, oh, you know, I won't have an issue still doing that, you know, I'll be able to come back to the UK and I'll land on the ground and it will be like just free flowing, and I'll get back into it. And it was just the opposite. Like, I got really depressed for a whole variety of reasons, and you know, I've had to work on that, and as well, like, you know, or even just like living in a different continent for a year and then moving back to the UK, like I didn't feel like this was my home anymore, which you know, it is what it is. But yeah, also another thing, from not really a selfish perspective, but you know, looking at, you know, I was considering, you know, when I move abroad, oh, should I, you know, carry on with it anyway, in the UK part, because I've got that established, we've got a good client base, you know, we've got loads of people that trust in us, buy from us, you know, we've got good reputation in the UK. But you know, since things like Brexit and stuff, you just can't, I never intended for this like import to the UK side of the business to be just for the UK. In all honesty, if I'm being 100% honest, I never wanted that. That was never my plan. I don't have some sort of weird obsession with like just the UK and obsessed with just expanding Mate to the UK and all of that. Nah, like my goal at the end of the day was always to provide high quality, genuine artisanal products, support the people back home who make these products, who are the heart and soul of Mate drinking community, provide a good service to the client who's the other side of the Mate drinking community, if you will. I don't care where you're from, like if you want to drink Mate, you're my brother, you're my sister, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't really, you know, but because of Brexit, basically, I couldn't export as a sole trader. That was a big sort of setback at the beginning. It was never my idea to just do a UK specific, but I took that, you know, hit to that's definitely not an idiom as saying in English, is it? I took took a slap from life, and I just went, right, well, if it has to be UK specific this side of the business, then it will be UK specific, and we did it. But yeah, the reason I bring that up is because, you know, when I was considering, do I continue with this even if I'm moving away from the UK, that was something that came into it. Basically, you know, this business would stay stagnant forever. Like, I have to dedicate my time, energy to this. I'm getting older, you know, there's bills to pay, there's things to do. I've got other dreams I want to chase as well. And I can't keep putting in the same amount of time that I could when I was, you know, 19, 20. Even though that was only a few years ago, but it feels like ages ago. Because your life changes and you get new priorities, you know. I've got expenses now that, you know, living at home with my parents I wouldn't have. And so I have to spend my time making money. And if, you know, this thing isn't gonna be able to make me money, I can only do it as a hobby, which is fine. That's why, you know, one of the reasons why I'm able to continue, which I'm so grateful for, with the content side of things, with the worldwide shipping side of things on Etsy, for instance. But yeah, that's just the harsh reality of life. Maybe something I didn't quite understand as a, you know, idealistic teenager. But you live and learn, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess maybe to end, I should probably talk a little bit about what's coming. So obviously, you know, I've already mentioned, so we're still on Etsy. That side of the business, despite everything, was actually doing quite well in this year that sort of, you know, nothing else was happening with this business. Let's say a lot was going on Etsy. And in fact, we'll probably now be able to offer a wider range of services on Etsy than before, by just putting, well, I guess the saying is don't put all your eggs in one basket, but, you know, if we'll be able to concentrate just on that, rather than having our eggs in various baskets. So in this case, maybe there's a positive to that saying, right? But yeah, that's obviously going to be the future of ANAM on the business side of things. Also our website, as I say, we're going to rework it, and basically anyone from anywhere is going to be able to go on there and just buy, you know, free shipping, or we haven't quite worked it out yet, but hopefully free shipping worldwide, on all of the products, if not most of them. And yeah, so that's the business side of things. And the content, I mean, I had so much stuff I've already filmed, it's unreal. And soon you'll see a short little sort of trailer thing I made. I didn't want to show away too much before it comes out, because like it's really gonna be something, in my opinion. I'll let it speak for itself. But yeah, I've got a whole lot of things in the works. I just haven't been able to progress with it due to a lack of time, and also like mental state, things like that. So yeah, I'll be getting on with that in the next few months. Hopefully a lot of stuff will be coming out, and hopefully I'll be able to make even more stuff, so that when that stuff's done, you know, there's more stuff on the way. I'll definitely be focusing more on sort of high quality, sort of informative documentary style videos. That's my vision. That's what I think is the best use of my time and resources. As well, I'll be doing some like, you'll have, maybe if you follow us, like you'll have seen some English versions of Spanish videos from my main account, which I do in Spanish. That's probably going to continue to quite a high extent, so there'll be that as well. And then apart from that, yeah, by the way, if you do speak Spanish, and you know, I would go and follow me over there, because it's you get even more stuff, do you know what I mean? It's yeah, a whole host of stuff that you wouldn't see on here. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Even if you don't, you know, you want to learn Spanish, be my guest. So yeah, you know, as far as I can tell off the top of my head, like that's a decent enough summary of what's going on. What has been going on, what will be going on, and you know, the changes to ANAM and our UK service. I want to say, before I end out this video, like, you know, I thought the best way to go about this was just being honest, you know, just sitting down, no editing, just talk it out, you know, no script even. I made a couple notes, I didn't even bring them with me to this room. I just thought, you know, that's what people deserve after trusting in me. I fully understand if people are annoyed or disappointed, I really do. All I can do is apologize and say thank you for your support over the years. And yeah, hopefully you'll continue to shop with us, UK clients, even in this new chapter. Worldwide clients, your service won't be affected at all as of the 15th of September 2024. Might even get better, in fact, because we'll probably be able to offer more products than we were previously able to offer to the rest of the world, excluding the UK. So yeah, I hope that's made some sense. It's been actually very nice to sit back down and talk to a camera. I've kind of missed doing it, and it's a nice way to get a load of stuff off your chest. Wow, I should definitely, you know, do this a bit more often. I've definitely missed it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting us. I hope this video was, you know, everything you needed it to be as a supporter of us. Just to offer a brief explanation. Hope it hasn't been too long. Hope I haven't rambled too much. Yeah, genuinely thank you. And I hope you enjoy your mate. I hope you continue to support us, whether financially or on the content side of things, or hopefully both. So we can continue to bring you the best range of mate drinking products authentically from South America, made in South America, and support the people who the culture is actually for and from as we move forward into this new chapter. So yeah, take care, and I can't wait for what's coming next. Qué rico mate, boludo.